what ends up happening is women get a lot of opportunities from men, not just their age, but men older than them as well. So women become really good and rehearsed at dealing with the opposite gender, versus a guy that's 18 might not get a fraction of the opportunities that women get from, because with men, we have to build our value up to even be able to get a seat at the table. So with women, I'll take it a step further. I don't think women actually start maturing until they buy their own drinks at the bar. I don't think women actually mature until they're 30.
You're absolutely correct.
Let me explain by this.
Yeah.
When a woman's 18 years old, right, it's like she's on God mode, right? She could do whatever she wants. People are inviting her. She's getting offers from the top men all over the place, Instagram, dating apps, etc. And with an interconnected world, it's even more presumed. The problem is that women get a high ego off of this, and they think that they're more attractive or their sexual market value is higher than where they really stand. And that kind of skews things. So what ends up happening is they don't come to reality and figure out where they stand in the dating marketplace until they're buying their own drinks or until they get older where they don't have the same command on the dating marketplace. So I would argue women are less mature than men, and they don't mature until they actually get older. This whole concept of like, oh, women mature faster than men. You guys don't mature fast. You guys just get experience with the opposite gender sooner. So therefore, you are forced to adapt and understand how to deal with men.
I completely
I
agree
feel like
with
those
you.
are the women that didn't have a father in their life that you just described.
No, because some of
sorry?
us do.
Those women that you just described to me don't have a father.
Chris.
I disagree.
Yeah,
Because I have a father,
I have
and
a
my
father
dad's
too.
my dad's very present in my life.
Okay, so you're
And y'all act the
Paying
way
for my own
that he's
drinks my whole
describing.
what part are you like saying, like, what part do you
I
disagree
always
with
will.
about the
Because
father?
you're saying that they're not mature, they're not able to do.
No, what I'm arguing is that women don't get a reality check and actually start to care about what men want and actually start being, you know, a good girlfriend typically, or start to give a shit about what male wants until they get
about
older.
30.
Does that make sense?
I disagree because then like I'm 22.
See, but where's your father
but
to
then-
tell you?
Well, yeah,
And give
if
you a
the
guide.
father's in place, yeah, that can absolutely help it. Maybe she won't wake up at 30; she'll wake up at 21 or 22. But that implies that you have a father. A lot of women grow up in fatherless households. That implies that the father has the nuts to actually tell her what to look for.
Right.
So you have all these things that are kind of in the way. But what I've realized with a lot of women is women don't really hit reality until they get older, because here's what happens: your opportunities kind of dwindle, and once your opportunities dwindle, you're like, damn, I actually want to settle down. I need to understand the opposite gender to get them. But since women don't have to understand men to get them when they're at their peaks, there's no incentive for them to figure out what men want. Like, it's amazing to me how I ask a girl, what do you think a man wants? And she goes and says, oh yeah, career, educated, smart,
He don't
like
want none of
ambitious.
that.
Like, he don't want none of that shit. But it takes a woman to get older to figure that out. Like, a lot of girls think that we want what you guys want from us, which is not true. But I don't know.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
And just because a woman has a father, you know, a lot of the fathers nowadays that are raising these women don't have any balls, right? Their nuts have been completely removed. You know, there's been so many times where I've met girls' fathers, you know, at
These
18,
men be
19 years old
bitches.
and walked all over them. So, you know what I mean? Just because there's a man there present, if they're not telling these women exactly how to operate, how to live in the society, it's as good as, you know, having no parent at all.
That's a good
really.
point.
You know,
I think you do need strong guidance, but then you have like women like myself. Like I'm 22, and I feel like, at least for myself and my friends, feel like we do know. Sorry. We do know what we're looking for, but it's rare to come across and it's rare to find. And I don't think it has anything to do with our
What are you looking for?
fathers. Like what we were talking about earlier, like somebody who's strong, that cares about you, loves you, is loyal to you. But then you're like, men don't want one woman. Like
No, the father
it is
comment
hard to
was
find.
to
And then the
put.
father thing is like completely separate, because I do have a strong father. Like one boy has ever met my dad, and he was in like the 7th grade. So no one will
you,
ever,
I wrote down what you said. You said you want looks and vibe, and then when we
Yeah.
asked you to, you know, clarify on the
Yeah.
vibe, you said social proof, or does he have friends and stuff like that, right?
No,
like,
not to say a friend. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you said
like
does he have people around him and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So a question for you: so if a guy has the looks and the value and, you know, the social proof, etc., do you think he's going to want to be monogamous?
No.
I mean, if he loves you and if he cares about you, he should
That's
be.
a lie.
No.
If he loves you, if he cares
Come
about
on,
you,
Jersey
he should
Shore.
be.
Come on, Snooki.
What happens? I mean, what? You're in a committed relationship. Everyone's just gonna
That
cheat on each other
doesn't-
forever and
yes.
ever. That's so fucked up.
That's
I
No,
believe.
it-
society
I
we
refuse to
live
believe
in.
that. I refuse to believe that that
Men
is
are
the
not
society that
naturally
we live in.
monogamous. That's
That
literally
men all
what we
cheat
live
on
in.
each other and all women are whores. Like I just refuse to believe that.
well, here's the problem.
Because I don't think that I'm a whore, and I don't think that whoever I'm with is gonna cheat on me.
I mean,
my
It's a-
parents didn't cheat on each other. My parents were in love, so.
this is a different generation, by the
No,
way.
but I'm just saying, like, I don't think everyone's gonna
You wanna
cheat
say
on each
something?
other
Yeah, go
and
ahead.
like be a bunch of whores. Like
well,
I
it's
just
a
don't
problem
believe
of,
that.
of something called hypergamy. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with this term.
How many of you guys know what hypergamy is?
Okay.
You might have to define it for them.
So hypergamy is basically women going so far above their means in terms of, you're this percentile, you want to date this percentile. So when we come on this podcast and we're talking about all the things that we require to date a man, and it's a laundry list of items, super unrealistic, of course you're never going to find a man who is going to be committed in a monogamous relationship to you because you want someone so much better than you.
But
right?
you need a mirror.
What's that?
You need a mirror.
Okay, well, that's not what you're looking for.
No, it
because-
is. I would say so.
I wouldn't, because I would say that,
No?
your list of demands and who
I had
you are as a
two.
person.
Pull up the calculator, Chris.
yeah.
Sorry, keep
I
going.
had 2.
Well, I'm sure if we actually took a look within those metrics at the looks
I
level,
got
that
you right
would
now,
be-
Clive. We're going to pull a calculator up.
Yeah. So, the stupid hoe calculator.
Yeah, we got
whatever.
a special one.
So I guarantee if we take a look at the looks level that you would actually require to date a man, it would be so far above your looks level that, it would just be absolutely ridiculous. Complete hypergamy. So that's why you're not finding men who are committed to you. It's because your standards, your expectations are completely abysmal. So
I disagree.
Yeah, because the ugly
well,
guy I
let's-
dated,
I like
he cheated
him.
all the time.
No, I mean, I wouldn't date an ugly guy, but somebody that I personally find attractive.
someone, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem. Your, looks level that you're requiring is too high for you because you're obviously, below average in looks. Like, quite frankly,
Facts.
you are below
Yeah.
average. You are below 50th percentile.
Yeah, you're mid as well.
I guarantee you wouldn't even date an average-looking male. Someone of the 50th percentile, you would completely reject them just based off the premise of looks, without even a second's thought. So when we have this disparity in your looks level
Why you calling it
and
mid?
the men that you're going for, of course this shit is going to happen. You know what I mean? So this is nothing new. We just need to ground ourselves in reality in a little bit. So if we actually took a look around the room, we don't even have a single one of the ladies at the table that even meet the 50th percentile in looks. Not one of you.
What about the men?
I would say that those two over there are the best looking on the couch. But none of you guys are even hit the average mark. And I guarantee the men that you're going for
Man.
are the top 1%.
Bed.
I feel like I'm
dog.
on average.
Oh, actually, I didn't even notice you. I would say, I would say you actually. She sits around average right here, maybe 50th,
Maybe a little above.
55th percentile. Yeah, something
I'm
like
just
that.
gonna say I'm 51% because I feel like that.
Okay, let's pull up the calculator real quick.
6, 7.
So, ladies, and I want you. We can go with Miss Jersey Shore. This is a calculator here that is the most accurate assessment of men in the United States, opposed from the U.S. Census Bureau, National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey, and the CDC. Okay, so this is the most accurate assessment of men in America. So we're going to go ahead and build your guy. Okay, and I want you to be very honest about the metrics. What is the minimum to maximum age for you?
Minimum.
Yeah.
21. Max.
Okay, 21 too.
Max 30.
Okay, minimum height for you. Be honest.
5'8".
The bare minimum.
Bare minimum 5'8". Yeah.
Okay, 5'8". Race.
White.
Okay. Education.
It doesn't matter.
You don't care about only white for her. Okay.
I thought there was only one option.
No. You can check as many. Do you care if you want black, Hispanic, Asian?
Other.
White, black, Hispanic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And minimum education.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. I guess anything. Income. What's
Year.
the bare minimum
Year.
income for you to date the guy?
The year.
Being honest.
More than me. So
Okay. What would that be, annually or monthly?
annually, maybe like 80.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then can he be married?
I mean, not if we're dating.
Okay.
No, I
So
don't,
and can he be obese?
no.
Sorry,
Okay,
Chris.
Fair.
Sorry,
Thank
Chris.
you,
Thank you,
so
Chris.
let's go ahead and see how common this guy is. 5'8". Let's see.
0 point.
No, it's not going to be that low. That's
And
She grounded her.
yes,
Oh, okay.
about
Can we
less
get
than
cutbacks?
2% of men
Holy
meet your
shit.
requirements.
That even caught me off guard. Holy fuck. Yeah, no, that's insane.
What's up?
So,
Cutbacks?
and I kind of wanted to do this so that to add a little bit, because people think that he's just like bullshit when he says this. I don't think women understand how rare the man is that they're looking for. Even this guy, you're saying 5'8". You think these are reasonable expectations, from a woman's perspective. This guy's still in the top 2%.
That's
I'm
absurd.
5'11", so I would love to see mine.
Sure. We can pull it back one more time. So her guy's 1.87. and then we could go with her in the corner real quick.
Mine's gonna be like 0.2%.
Okay. Minimum and maximum age for you.
30 to 45.
Okay. Minimum height is 5'11" or 6.
No, 6.
Okay. Race?
Honestly, 6'2",
6'7"?
preferably.
6'2". All right.
Black,
6'7".
Hispanic.
Black and Hispanic. Okay. Education.
Masters.
Oh.
Wait, what happened to white
Oh,
guys?
baby.
I don't like white
Whoa.
guys.
Yeah.
Minimum income, 300K.
Yes, 300.
That's why I'm saying mine's about to be 0.2%.
yes. You go,
I'm
girl.
gonna have fun in life.
You go, girl. Yeah, fun.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
have fun.
All right.
You go, girl.
She knows her worth, I guess.
Do not exclude married. Do not exclude obese.
Okay, so you can be fat or married.
Hell yeah.
Okay, fair.
Wait, what?
What?
Equal opportunity.
And
What do you mean?
congratulations, I think you
Titty
scored a
butt
perfect 5 out of
little.
5.
I've never beaten anybody.
Yeah.
No, but
Why are you celebrating that? I don't understand
Because
that.
she's had that before.
Because, yeah.
No,
like, I know
that
exactly
does
what I
not
was
include
looking
personality,
for.
though. Personality, how you
Oh
smell,
yeah,
how you
I
look.
forgot to mention that. Yeah, ladies, this guy, we didn't even account for how he looks or height
how he
or
smells.
if
If he's
he's
straight, if he's
weird.
gay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
like
is
We're out.
just all men.
If he's a man.
I feel like a majority of men are.
That's
gay,
why
but
you need
beside the
polygamy
point.
as a woman.
Yeah, but-
because
No, that's why you need to ground
0.33% is
yourself
crazy.
as a
Is there
person
not a
and realize
calculator like
Ground
this
myself
for
how?
women,
What do I
though?
need to ground?
you need
Like,
to
do
actually,
men not
you know,
wanna be
adjust
with
your
someone?
standards according to your looks level. Is what I would say.
Do men
That
not want
doesn't
to
have
be with someone
anything
that
to do
works
with
hard?
looks, though.
that's
That was
successful?
height.
Wait, beating hard.
So, I'm
Can we
simply
ask
stating
how
that
many
no,
of the women here are actually attracted to him?
0.
I mean, for like for sex only? Yeah, sure.
You know what?
Yeah.
Let's play a game.
Let's play a game. Yeah. Oh, okay, for us.
After the chats.
Okay.
We'll do chats first and then we'll play a game with Clive and the girls.
Okay.
What's the first chat?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think that's very eye-opening for the ladies because I don't think women understand how rare. Like a lot of you guys say, "Oh, I have high standards," but I don't think you guys know what comes with those high standards.
Yep.
And like for you, for example, right? You said you believe in monogamy. Who do you think is rarer, you or that guy?
Okay.
The guy we just described for you that
Yeah.
was 1.87%.
That's a unicorn.
No, that ass. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Especially if you get 5 guys.
Okay, if we take your requirements, like if we take you and then we take him, who do you think is the catch here? Who's rarer?
I
You
don't
or
know.
him?
I mean, I guess it depends what you're looking for.
Sex.
Yeah.
And peace. And
Okay.
Probably,
I mean, do you think you're in the 2% of the female population?
Probably not. No.
yeah.
So he carries more value then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it
So
I mean, that's
if
kind of
if
the
he's
point,
harder to
yeah.
find, don't you think he's going to be the one that kind of controls the leverage? And if he wants to have multiple women, he can do that.
but how do you justify that disparity? Like,
Because if you're committed
seriously.
to someone, why commit to them? Like at that point, then just don't be
Into
together.
the mic.
well, I mean, you know,
Don't be
that-
committed to each other. You can
That's why
catch a vibe, but don't be committed to
well,
each other.
that's why society is
Sorry.
often engaging in these degenerate relationships where it's like, you know, oh, sorry about that. You know, so that's why society is the way it is because, you know, no one's able to commit to each other because there's such a huge gap in value, quite frankly.
Yeah.
So that's where we
Then
need to
don't
start.
commit to
I
each
agree with
other.
you because how many memes do we see a day that's saying like men aren't we cannot find a man that's good for us, like they're not
No.
worth it. Like I completely agree with you. Men have more value when they're more rare and
You
it's,
can find a man that's good for you.
Yeah.
You just need to, you know, level yourself,
obviously.
realize, you know, where you are and, you know, work from there. That's what I
No,
would suggest. you do.
obviously, and a lot of us do that, but at
No,
the same
almost
time,
none of you do that.
no,
Yeah, no.
that's
Like literally none.
that I
So